Hi, I'm Sean Kurdzalak, and this video is of the super blue blood moon total lunar eclipse that we live streamed on January 31st, 2018. The Earth's shadow totally eclipsed the moon, and it left it a very cool blood red hue. This was a very rare event, and we were fortunate enough to be in a part of the world where we saw the totality of the eclipse, and also we had crystal clear skies and perfect conditions for it throughout the night. The total event lasted several hours, and I've edited down this video from the original live stream to kind of cut out some of the boring parts. So I hope you enjoy it, and be sure to comment down below if you have any questions or let us know what you thought. And thanks for watching. Alright, we are live tonight with this too many adjectives for it. It's the super blue blood moon total lunar eclipse tonight. And just give me a sec. Right now we've got the camera pointed at the moon. You can kind of see like the top left part of the moon there is starting to become eclipsed. And just give me a minute here. And throughout the night we'll be going back and forth between the moon and the aurora. If the aurora starts to come out, I'll probably swap lenses and get you some views of the aurora. And also, for those of you who are joining us, we do have a something new that we've added since the last time you were with us. And we now have, we're now on Patreon. So there's a link in the description of this video. You're welcome to check out. You can get exclusive access to content from us and early notifications when we're going live and all kinds of good stuff there. You guys can check it out and become a patron. Access to content from us and early notification. And yeah, it looks like for those of you who don't have optimal weather where you're at, we are forecasted to have nice clear skies all night long up here, and we're also in one of the areas of the world where we're going to get a total eclipse here. And if you're just joining us, like I said, just give me a minute here. I'm just getting everything finalized, and then I'll be with you to check your comments and answer any questions that you have. And in the meantime, you're welcome to check out the links in the description. Like I said, we've got a new, we now have Patreon, which is new since the last time we did one of these live streams. And you can also share this link out so your friends and family can join us. And I'll be with you in just a minute to answer any questions that you have. I'll be able to see your comments and questions as we go through the night. I just need 1 minute to get everything set up. And as you can see, we're starting to see a little bit of the eclipse there. Now the top left part of the moon there is starting to get become darker. And we should also, as the night goes on, we should start to see the moon change color a little bit too. That's why they call it a blood moon. It should get a nice nice red hue as it becomes more eclipsed. And I'm just sharing this link out to a few places. You guys are welcome to do the same. If there's any groups or friends you want to share this with, I'll just share it to your page. You're welcome to do that. We can get some more people join us. And we should also get hopefully we'll get some aurora too. And if we do, I'll be panning around so we can catch that as well. And hopefully we just get a whole nice show of all kinds of nice stuff in the sky tonight. Alright, I'm with you now. Everything's all set up, so I'm just taking a look and getting caught up on the comments. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to post them down below. I'll be able to, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. And tonight we are live streaming here from, well, actually we're based in North Pole, Alaska. I'm down at Eielson again tonight, though. And we're going to get a total lunar eclipse tonight. Also, what they call a blood moon. Because as it becomes more eclipsed, it should take on a nice red hue. And this is also a blue moon and a super moon. So, it's a pretty rare show that we're getting tonight. And also, hopefully, we'll catch some aurora as well. If that happens, I'll might have to swap out lenses and show you guys that as well. Should be in for a pretty epic show. Alright, so hello to everybody. Thanks for joining us. Let's see what we got here. And tonight we're forecasted to have nice crystal clear skies all night long, so we've got the perfect conditions for it here. Sounds like a lot of you folks down there got clouds tonight, so you're welcome to stick with us as we stream this live. And we are in here in Alaska. We're in part of the world that's going to get a total eclipse, so we're in a good spot and we got ideal conditions for it. And again, you guys are welcome to share this link out so your friends and families can join us. There should be a share button there underneath the video. You just click that, share it to your page. You can share it to groups or wherever you'd like. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in there and I'll answer them. Right now we don't really have there's a little bit of aurora activity earlier, but right now we got there's the sky's pretty clear. The aurora's kind of faded out, so got the camera turned around on the moon right now. That's too bad. Sounds like a lot of folks are having trouble with clouds, so glad we can bring this to you. You guys can watch it live here with us here in Alaska. Hey Nora, how you doing? And you're welcome, Charles. Silver Spring, Maryland. Welcome. And should be in for a good night. Like I said, we got ideal conditions for this. And if you guys take a look in the description, you can find out some more about us. We're based here in North Pole, Alaska. Tonight, let's go down the road just a little bit to down to Eielson. Also, you'll find links in the description to our, of course, this is streaming from our Facebook page. You're welcome to like and follow us on Facebook. Normally we're doing live streams of the aurora, but Tonight we're focusing on the moon, but if the aurora does come out, we'll be able to see that as well. And then also there's a link to our Patreon page if you want to support us and help keep these live streams going. You can get early access to some of our videos that we post and photos. And you can also, if you become a patron, you can get early notifications when we're going live. And also discounts on our prints and all kinds of other good stuff. So feel free to check that out. Yes, the moon will turn red, at least it's supposed to. That's why they call it a blood moon. As it becomes more eclipsed, it'll take on a red hue. It's actually quite a bit darker than we started. The peak of it should be, let's see, what time is it here? In about an hour and a half, it should become totally eclipsed. And that's when, as it goes, it'll become more and more red. Right now, we basically just have a dark spot there on the part that's eclipsed, but as we go, I'll be adjusting the camera settings so that we get that darker area of the moon exposed. Let's see what happens if we turn this down to get the darker part exposed. You can kind of see it, but as we go, you'll be able to see it more. But like I said, I'll just keep these. I'll be adjusting the settings, so there you can kind of see the darker part of the moon now. But the rest is blown out. Of course, as the moon becomes more eclipsed, we'll be able to see that. Let me just get this back to a setting where there we go. And I'll be able to adjust the camera so that we will be able to see the eclipse part of the moon. Hello, Kevin from Hawaii. Nice. Living on Allison. Oh, you're just right around the corner from me, from where I'm at tonight. Got Talkeetna, Darwin, Australia. Nice. Got people from all over the world. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. And like I said, you're welcome to check out our page. And the link's in the description. This is gonna be it's gonna happen slowly as the moon becomes eclipsed. As you can see right now, this started started around 1:30 a.m. our time, which was an hour and a half ago, and it's gonna keep progressing until it becomes fully eclipsed around 4:30 a.m. our time, which is another hour and a half. So it happens fairly slowly, which is good because we've got plenty of time to enjoy it, and also hopefully in that time we can get some aurora as well. Yeah, you guys are very welcome. Thanks for joining us. I don't know. Sounds like a lot of folks have clouds, so glad you can join us and find us. Yes, I wish I had a telescope I could hook the camera up to. That would be pretty amazing. But this is the best I got. I've got my 200mm lens on right now with got it in Super 35 mode. So it gives us about the equivalent of a 300mm lens. Nice, yeah, it's nice and cold and clear here tonight where we're at. unfortunately, we haven't been able to do many live streams lately. We had a lot of clouds and snow and freezing rain and a lot of non-ideal conditions for our aurora live streams, but we're heading into the peak of the aurora season here. So those of you who normally follow our aurora live streams, like I said, if you get on Patreon, you can get early access to those now and early notifications, and then also we should have some more, be able to do them more frequently as the season goes on. February is our least cloudiest month, and the aurora starts picking up as we get closer to the equinox. Even though we're coming into the solar minimum, we should still see a nice uptick in the aurora activity. And yes, Kat, I will be getting the aurora and the moon tonight. Although we had the aurora was out earlier. Right now I'm seeing a really faint green band in the sky. It's not doing a whole lot though at the moment. Yeah, David, it's not too bad. I can't really complain. I think it's about 30 below right now, Fahrenheit on Allison, is what my app is telling me. Could be worse for sure. Yeah, we should. We're in a ideal part of the world right here in Alaska to see it. We'll be able to watch it the whole way through. Hello, Maggie from Los Angeles. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Alright, you guys give me a minute here. Yeah, it's a little colder down here in Allison. We've got about 30 below is what it's saying. Give me a minute. I'm going to run back to the car and just put one of these batteries on the charger, so make sure we'll be able to keep going. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Got disconnected there. I couldn't reconnect, so I had to start a new one. So now we're up on a new live stream. So hope you guys can make your way over to this one. Alright, you guys with me now? Can you hear me? You can see okay? Sorry about that, we got disconnected, so had to restart the live stream. Hope everyone's able to make it over to this new link. Yeah, the aurora was out earlier. There's a little bit over in the other side of the sky. The moon is basically in the southern part of the sky. The aurora's in the north, so can't really get both at the same time. Alright, let's just adjust the camera settings here so we can get can see a little bit of the eclipsed part of the moon. There we go. Now we can get a little bit of both. Yeah, you guys are very welcome. There we go. Looks like with those settings we can see both at the same time. You can see the brighter part of the moon's a little blown out, but now we can see the darker part, and that should turn more red as we go on through the night. And if you guys, I'm gonna run back to the car and get one of these batteries on the charger, and so make sure that we don't make sure that we can keep going through the night. And I will be back in a couple minutes, so don't go anywhere. And in the meantime, you guys can share this new link out with your friends and family, since we had to start over with the new one. And I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. The cold is doing a number on my gear, so I've got to keep the batteries swapped. And let me just get this set back up for you guys. Alright, we're starting to see some red now. Go. That's better. Now we're starting to see some red. I hope you guys can see that in the live feed. You can see it on my end. Yeah, it's already in crop mode. The longest lens I've got tonight is a 200 millimeter, so this is the 200 millimeter in crop mode. Alright, sorry if I missed any of your comments or questions. If I missed anything, go ahead and post it again. Well, yeah, we do have a nice aurora band behind us. And yes, orientation is right side up. The problem we've got is that the aurora is in the northern part of the sky and the moon is in the southern part of the sky, so we are not likely to get them both at the same time. That's pretty cool. You can see it turning more and more red as we go. Now we're getting to the part where I'm going to have to stay on top of the... Now, if the aurora gets strong enough, it could push to the southern part of the sky. But we'll see how it goes. Right now we got a nice band over here. Right behind me. And thanks again to everyone who's joined us. And you're welcome to share this link out so your friends and family can join us. Again, we're live streaming tonight from Eielson Air Force Base, Alaska. Just down the road from where we're at. Our gallery is in North Pole, Alaska, just right up the road. And this is all live. We are here in Alaska. We are in a perfect spot on the Earth to get the full eclipse. And this is what they also call a blood moon. As you can see, it's starting to turn red there in the and the upper left part of the moon. We still have the lower right part of the moon exposed. And we're coming towards the, let's see, from what I'm tracking, we've got about another hour before this becomes totally eclipsed. And for those of you who've been with us from the beginning of this, when we started out, it's just the corner of it was starting to become covered in the shadow, and now it's moving pretty quick now. And welcome to everybody. Got folks from all over the world here, and I know we had several folks earlier that were saying that it was cloudy where they're at, but where we're at here, the forecast is calling for crystal clear skies all night long, so we should be good. Yeah, I'm going to adjust the settings here so that you guys can see the side of the moon that is still exposed. As you can see, there's a corner there. You can still see some of the details and the craters in the moon. That's about right about here. Is pretty close to what I'm seeing with the naked eye. But with the camera, we can really pick up that red and see some nice colors in that, and get the dark side of the moon exposed nice. We got Kodiak, Rochelle, Illinois, Pennsylvania, North Alabama. You said it disappeared just now in North Alabama. Okay. Yeah, we still got about another hour before it's going to be totally eclipsed here. A little less than an hour now. About 45 minutes. Yeah, we've got about 45 minutes before it becomes totally eclipsed. Yeah, I'm a little ways from the highway, but you can still see the cars from here. No, we've got more to do up here. We've got the aurora filling the other half of the sky. Yeah, let's swing this around for you guys so you can take a look at the aurora. The aurora's over here. Let me just adjust the camera real quick. And this isn't the greatest lens for catching the aurora, but because we're going to be pretty zoomed in. But let's see here. There we go. Got the aurora coming up from that part of the sky there. Yeah, this is not really the optimal lens for viewing the aurora, but you can get a glimpse of it there. And then we are about to lose that last little sliver of light there on the moon, so let's get back up there. Just wanted to give you guys a quick glimpse of the aurora. I'll get back on the moon now. There we go. Now it's starting to get more and more red as we go. Yes, so this is a super blue blood moon. Yeah, a lot of adjectives. So it's a blue moon because it's the second full moon of January. I think January 1st was also a full moon. And this is the second full moon of the month. And this is going to be a total lunar eclipse. So that makes it the blood moon. And then it's also closer to Earth than usual, which makes it a supermoon. So a lot of awesomeness here, all coming together. Alright, we got a few people in here now. Thanks to everyone for joining us. We're gonna keep going here for at least a little while longer. We're coming up real close now to totality, and the moon's getting more and more red as we go. Yeah, so this basically this is a pretty rare event to get a blue moon, a supermoon, and a total lunar eclipse all together at once is pretty amazing. So yeah, had to get the live stream going. And as those of you who follow us know, we're normally doing aurora live streams. So if you want to join us another night when the aurora's out, you can. You can find out about those by checking out our Patreon page. You can get early notifications there. And whenever we go live for our aurora live streams, and then you can also, if you become a patron, you can get other special perks. And there's the link to that if you guys want to check that out. And there on our Patreon page there's some more info, and then also if you look in the description of this video, you can find links to our website and some other information. And if you follow us on Facebook, you'll also see our aurora portrait sessions and some of the other things that we do. And I'm going to step away from the mic for a second. I'm going to get my other camera to get some still photos of this. Let's stop. Are you guys still seeing the live stream? Can you hear me? Okay, good. Alright, awesome. I'm really starting to see a lot of red in it now. Let's see. We are just losing the last little sliver right now, and totality should be in about 30 minutes. So from here on, we're gonna lose that basically that bright part in the bottom right of the moon is gonna be getting darker, and then the whole moon should turn red and fully peak in about 30 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna make another run back to the car to get ready for that and do another battery swap. Make sure that we're going to be able to keep this thing going, since the cold is not being friendly to us tonight. Got to take some extra steps to make sure this thing keeps going. So I'll be right back. I'll be away from the mic for a few minutes. Sorry about that, folks. I hope you made your way over here. The cold is not being friendly to us. My lens froze up and stopped talking to the camera, so it interrupted the feed, and I couldn't reconnect, so I had to start a whole new one. Yeah, it's cold out tonight. And causing all kinds of problems for me. This is the second time I've had to restart the live feed. Yeah, you guys are welcome, and sorry about that. We're the cold is just not being friendly to us tonight. Having all kinds of issues. It's about 30 below, or it was before. It's probably colder now. And my gear is, it's taking everything I got to keep this gear going. And again, just another shameless plug. Be sure to check out our Patreon page. That's how we're able to make this happen. And that's what we need to keep this stuff going, be able to bring you guys these live streams. And also, if you become a patron, you get all kinds of great perks as well. You can get early notifications when we go live, and discounts on our prints, and early access to our videos, and exclusive access to some of our other videos, and all kinds of good stuff. So be sure to check out that link if you're interested. And I'm also right now got my other camera set up. It also froze up on me, so I had to take it back and defrost it, so we can get some still photos of this tonight. It's getting really red now. And I hope those of you that we lost when the camera died made it back to us. If not, those of you who are in here now, you can share the link out again so that folks can find us. And hopefully we don't have any more problems. Yeah, it's getting real red now. And we should be, let's see here, should be about another 10 minutes till the peak. Let me zoom out for you guys. You might be able to see some of the aurora that's here too. And it's not showing up too well, and we're too zoomed in to really get a good view of it, but the aurora's out now, and should show up on the still photos that I'm taking, so when we post those to our page in a couple days, you'll be able to check those out. Yeah, and that's why they call it the blood moon. Well, thank you guys. Thanks again for joining us. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see in person. This is the, I think I saw a lunar eclipse when I was a kid, but I don't really remember it much. It's the first time I've seen one as an adult in person. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we're really close. I think another 5 minutes or so should be the height of the totality force here. I'm not going to be able to stay rolling for the whole thing, but I'm going to give it probably another 15 minutes or so at least. I'm not sure my gear will last much longer than that anyways, with all the issues we've been having tonight. Yeah, now that the moon is covered, before I had to set the camera exposure because most of the moon wasn't covered yet, so couldn't really see the stars. But now that the moon's covered up, I can dial down the exposure a little bit, and we're able to pick up a lot more of the stars. Well, you're not the first person that said mine's better than the NASA view, so I'll take that as a big compliment. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to walk around here without the snow crunching. You guys are very welcome, and thanks again for joining us. And be sure to like and follow our page. And our usual live streams are of the aurora, so if you're interested in those, be sure to check out our Patreon page. There's a link in the description. You can get special perks and early notifications when we're going live by becoming a patron. And I'm gonna go walk around a little bit and get some more still photos. So I'll be away from the mic for just a minute. We'll go there. And yes, to confirm, this is live. And I'm gonna have to shut it down here. It's I think my gear's had about enough. I'm about to my batteries are about to die, so if we don't shut it down, it's gonna shut down on us anyways. So thank you to everybody for joining us. Really appreciate it. And again, please check out our Patreon page. and consider supporting us. And also, if you do, we've got some great perks for you. And also check out our Facebook page and our website. And we'll be doing these live streams. We should have some more Aurora live streams coming for you real soon. Looking at the forecast, it's nice and clear. We're getting into the peak months of the Aurora season here in February and March, so this is when I'm going to be running ragged. Now taking photos, doing portrait sessions, doing live streams. It's about to get fun. So thanks again to everyone for joining us, and again thanks for the support. And this was an amazing night with this super blue blood moon. I might have missed an adjective or two in there, but yeah, amazing, rare experience. It was so cool. I was glad I was able to bring it to you guys, and thank you for joining us. And take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey, welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed capturing it. It was a really cool event. It doesn't happen very often. It's pretty rare, and I'd never seen one myself. And seeing the moon become totally eclipsed and turn that really cool shade of red, I know I enjoyed it. Well, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it and comment down below. Share it out to your friends, and also you can check out the links in the description. You'll find one to our Patreon page where you can find out more information about our live streams, and you can become a patron and get early access to our videos and content, and also early notifications when we go live in the future. And you can also purchase a print of one of the photographs that I captured that night. It's already become one of our best sellers, so be sure to get yours. You can find a link in the description where you can order one of those. And thanks again for watching.